Thigh muscle up drill number 3, I call the walkthrough drills. We are going to just walk through into this extension mode, learn where that inflection point is by walking through and going as far as we can, so that's going to be a mobility thing. But that's what we're going to feel when we jump through. But the real crux of this drill is what happens next when we drop the hips. And we don't need to push the feet down, but we're going to come through, drop the hips, and it's the speed of how we drop the hips which is really important, because this drill, hence being a walkthrough drill, is going to transfer into the next drills, which are super important. So we're going to combine this with a kipping pull-up next. So we're going to come through. So I've got the box in line with the rig. You're going to walk through and hold that extension position. Okay? So fix the box accordingly to your mobility. And from here, I'm going to drop the hips fast and bring my toes up. Drop! And see that angle that I finish at? Because the speed of my legs coming up, so that toe to bar speed, is super important. The speed of how you get up and then come down, which is what we're going to go through in drill number 4 with the kipping pull-ups, is really important. So what people tend to do with this drill, they get a little bit confused and they're not sure why we're doing it. They kind of want to sort of push off like this. But what I want to teach you is, once you're out in this position, is using your core and your body to get your feet up. And so I'm pulling down. There's a little bit of a pull down the bar. I'm not pulling down too quick yet, but it's just more or less getting the feet up, compressing the body, and getting yourself set for the next bit. Because once we come to this position, guys, then we're going to, as soon as you get that feet up, then we're going to be pushing them down, which gets the hips up. But that's going to be in drills to come. But just walk through this drill and have a little play with it, and just feel that extension, walk through, hold. That's where you're going to get to before you then drop your hips, and make sure you've got a swing like I do. Don't just sort of do nothing like this. Nothing. Your feet are down here. That's going to be no use to you when we start putting all this stuff together. You've got to start to be a little bit aggressive. You've got to start to be quick, and you've got to start to have that nice tight sort of swing. We've got to replicate angles. Angle out the front, comes back, replicates the angle on the back. We need to get back here, okay, from there to here, in order to come up on top of the bar.